What is up, YouTube? Again, my name is Euclid Gamer, and today I'm going to be bringing you another reaction video. It's going to be another video that was actually premiered at E3 2016, but in this case it's going to be over the game by Hideo Kojima, who I'm actually a fan of kind of vicariously through friends, people that like are more PlayStation gamers and centered around the Metal Gear Solid series. If you don't know much about Hideo Kojima, I recommend taking a look at the link I provided in the description so you can actually hear a little bit more about him. I'm going to provide 2 or 3 things that you can, catch yourself up to speed with. I'd actually recommend checking them out first before watching this trailer, which I'll also leave a link to the description of. So, without that being said, the game is called Death Stranding, and it's supposed to be... I really have no clue. The one thing I do know is, just like the Silent Hill PT game that got canceled, again, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check this out. Don't wait. There's actually a pretty good story behind all of this. You need to catch up to speed on this stuff. But anyways, Hideo Kojima worked for a company called Konami, or Konami, or Konami. I could care less about them and how you pronounce their name, honestly, because after hearing the story and hearing everything, me, just like millions of others, billions of others even probably, are upset with this company for their treatment of Hideo Kojima. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started on the reaction. To see a world in a grain of sand and a heaven in a wildflower, hold infinity in the palm of your hand and eternity in an hour. Yeah. You can hear the crowd because it was actually at E3. This is the same recording. Oh, wow. Oh. The corpse? Nope. Oh, shit. Is that who I think it is? Norman Reedus. This is already making sense. Jesus. Oh. What the fuck? God, his games are always weird, but that's why they're so awesome. Holy shit! Oh, wow. That's... oh my god. Death Stranding. Oh my god. I would hope that becomes a PC game. Nope. It looks specific to PlayStation 4. Yeah. Wow. Just wow. Oh my god. a game is supposed to do that. A trailer is supposed to do that. It's supposed to capture you. As I've said before with my Halos 2, my Halo Wars 2 reaction. After knowing the story of what happened to Hideo Kojima and then seeing that, you have to assume most people are going to watch that, and I'm going to guess they're going to assume there's more to that than just some game trailer. There's a message there. He's on a beach, he's stranded, he's got these cuffs, but one of them's off, so he's free from it mostly. There's a baby, and it looked like it was attached to him through an umbilical cord, and it's just sitting there, and he's crying, holding it like something's wrong, and then it's gone. He lost something. And Norman Reedus was originally going to be the main character, the main protagonist in Silent Hill PT, a game that was, almost legendary because of, two main reasons. Number one, the game was going to be the next Silent Hill game. I think it was called Silent Hills, maybe. If I'm wrong, feel free to correct me. Number two, he was the main star, and then the game was canceled and pushed. You've got to see the story behind what happened to Hideo Kojima. It's tragic. It is simply tragic what happened to him. And to be fully honest with you, there is no excuse for what happened to him. I don't care if there's another story behind it. When the grapevine throws you so many of pieces of the same fruit, you have to start assuming that the grapevine doesn't always lie. And it's not just the grapevine. He was held from some conference, some big conference I remember reading about, and he was kept out of several projects, and now he's not even over games that he made big. Without him, they would have been nothing. Absolutely nothing. Metal Gear Solid, he was working on that next Silent Hill, which I think he was working on all. He's a brilliant man. And, seeing this and seeing Kojima, a Hideo Kojima game is just like a big, to Konami, and that just makes me so happy to see him rising from the ashes like a phoenix. When you see that kind of stuff, I have like a hopeless, almost romantic love for seeing the underdog or the oppressed or just the beaten down rise to power, but in a noble way. And he's very noble in how he's coming back on this. And it looks like he's still got Norman Reedus cast, which I think there was some kind of friendship or loyalty there too. He wanted him to be a main character. I'm pretty sure Reedus was upset about it. And he's like, let me give you this role, though. Let me give you this second chance. There's just so much you can take from the trailer. And the figures in the distance, those 5 center and then the 2... who the hell? Like, who is that? He's looking at him, but they're opposing him. There's all that death in the ocean. You see, it looked like a bunch of sperm whales and, just different creatures, the crabs and stuff, and the fish. Everything was dead in the ocean. Everything had died. So, somebody had killed everything there, had destroyed what it stood for. Somebody had destroyed everything that it stood for, and because of that, he is going to it. Let's read some of the comments in the let's go ahead and read some of the comments in the comment section below. I want to see game trailers, not movie trailers. You'll get negative people. I'm not even gonna bother with that. And just like that, I need a PlayStation 4 or a PlayStation 4.5. Yes, I might have to get both. I've never been that person, but I might have to save and get a PlayStation and have them side by side. Oh, look at Cat is Stranding. This trailer obviously based upon which is Catetian Stranding. Cetacean Stranding. I guess that it's loosely based on it according to some fan. You might consider looking that up as well. My God. People, look at all these comments. Honestly, I don't know what to say about this other than the fact that Norman Reedus has a Norman fetus. Norman Reedus has a Norman fetus. That is wrong. It's so wrong. Oh my God. Just what the fans think about it. People were completely upset. Guys, could this be a metaphor for Kojima's own story? He being that man in handcuffs, working for Konami, and he lost his baby, Metal Gear, perhaps. Is this like the ultimate middle finger at Konami? That's interesting. That's probably what I wish I could have come up with in theories. That was great. If I was a bigger fan, maybe, but he deserves that respect, so you have that. Oh my God. This is genius. Never thought of that. Well done. Mind blown. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Didn't mean to hit my mic pop there. and she says the same YouTuber says, Salem Shinoya, I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrong. Black hands in Native American culture is a symbol of war and revenge. When a tribe member paints his hand black, it means he is going to war to win or die trying. In this trailer, his hands are painted in black right after he lost his baby. So black hands mean he is going to war. These are some good theories, honestly. It might not be the whole game, just the trailer, the symbolism, the song, and the expression. Just one last up yours to Konami. This is their fault, and I hope that he rises and I hope he overcomes them, honestly. The game might be completely different and has nothing to do with that. But either way, that's an excellent theory. What do you all think about this? What is your theory of Death Stranding? What do you think is going to come from the game? I may not even play it. I'm sure I'll play it at a friend's house. One of my best friends actually is a big PlayStation gamer, so he's more centered towards that console. So I'll probably get to see the story through him, as he usually reveals the what normally was Kojima's projects and games. They always have excellent trailers too, and I just want to see him start making series and movies because they're beautiful. You could see the emotion in Norman Reedus' face and just how he was sitting there and he was holding what was his and then it was gone. So that girl, I'm pretty sure that one YouTuber that posted that theory, she might have been right. And if not, at least the trailer portrays it. And those 5 people, I mean, according to her, that's probably like Konami. You know, I had a friend of mine actually, we were messaging this morning, was telling me that those 5 people, there's something that's supposed to be opposed, and he was talking about Konami executives are represented in the trailer. And when I watched it, I was like, oh my god. So you see them floating, and they're just like all above, and they're powerful and represented, but around them is just nothing but death. So they've done nothing good. So that's perfect. That theory alone, amazing. Just amazing. So hopefully it'll be a great game. I'm not surprised if it will be. Silent Hill PT was a big deal. They cut it, and then they cut it from the store, and so people were like disconnecting PlayStations, I think, and keeping the download for Silent Hill PT to themselves. That would alone make the not PC, but the PlayStation, it would make it more valuable alone just because it had this forbidden taboo of a game demo that everybody wanted so badly. I wanted to play it. I had friends. We'd play it together. We would have like indie horror game night and just hang out and play at my apartment. And to be honest with you, to see this is like a return, but better. It's new, but in a way it's represented the same. Seeing Norman Reedus' face made me feel that way. And seeing those people up in the air, let's just call them, they're probably like Konami, like, administrators or Konami bigwigs or executives. And they're looking down on him, but he's like, I'm done. And the song, I'm Still Coming, he's not done. And I just think that alone is amazing. So what are your thoughts on this thing? How did you feel about the trailer? Again, I'm going to leave a link to the description below so you can actually watch the trailer without me interjecting. Enjoy it for yourself. Take it in. It's beautiful. You can take that in. Also, what did you think of the video? How did you feel about the reaction? Feel free to like or subscribe if you'd like. Otherwise, the links are below the description, so you can go ahead and check those out and catch them for yourself. But until next time, I'm Euclid Gamer, and I'll see you in the next video.